Dear friends, they say that the camera never lies. Take a look at this picture. What is the first thing that you notice? You may notice that apart from some yellow and a little bit of green, it is black and white. It may be that you try and place the scene. There is a wall, trees, and a canal, and perhaps you can pick out a canal boat further in the distance. You hazard a guess. Could it be along the canal, close to the manse? Or maybe the most striking thing about this photo is that the flower is picked out in yellow against a predominantly monochrome canvas. Perhaps you have noticed that the flower, in glorious vibrant yellow, is in fact a weed. You may know that its official name is Taraxacum, or you may simply know it as a dandelion. You might be aware that it has very long roots, which means that it can flower in a wall, as in this picture, or make it very difficult to remove permanently from your lawn. A weed that few of us want anywhere in our garden. Did you know that this humble plant that we call a weed is entirely edible and nutritious? A delicacy to Victorian gentry. This weed also provides food for some insects and birds. Or you may simply be saying, quite obviously, the camera can be made to lie, and this is just some cheap photographic trick trying to make a weed look beautiful. Look again. Look again at this photo and think about the resilience of this long-rooted flower to grow in the most unexpected places. Think about the way this plant can feed wildlife and us. Think about how this weed is a glorious splash of colour in an otherwise grey picture. Continue looking at the photo and let God remind you, despite the fact that many people seem not to be interested in the church, that we are called as Christians and as churches to be deeply rooted in our communities, to offer sustenance to those in need, and to share the colour of God's love with an often monochrome world. As the chorus of Colours of Day says, so light up the fire and let the flame burn. Open the door, let Jesus return. Take seeds of his spirit, let the fruit grow. Tell the people of Jesus and let his love show. Let us pray. Loving God, may we take your Spirit's seed and be deep rooted in our communities. May the love of Jesus we share be a splash of colour in people's lives. And may we sustain and nourish those around us with God's fruit. Amen.